once again. Today my quest is making a quesadilla, a type of pastry bread that is known to be made in El Salvador. But nowadays you can find it in some local Hispanic stores, which is great, but it never beats like making it homemade quesadilla out of your oven. So that's exactly what we're gonna do today, and I hope you like it. I have the ingredients here already for you. First of all, we will be needing 3 cups of rice flour, which is Goya. You can pretty much use any other type of flour as long as it's rice flour. Then we'll be needing 2 cups and a half of sour cream. You can use La Mexicana or any sour cream that you want to use. Then you will be needing 1 teaspoon of Royale, 3 eggs, 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of Parmesan cheese or cotija cheese, grounded. And you will also be needing 3 bars of butter, which equals to 1.5 cup, which I have already melted here. Then we will need at the end some sesame seed, and that's pretty much up to you, because if you don't like sesame seeds, you don't have to put it on, but it does give it a nice little decoration, a nice touch on top of the bread, and I will show you that when we get started. So I've got my measuring cups here because we don't want to mess up the measurements, or else it will not come out as good as, you know, it usually does. So I've noticed that every time I try to go out of my way and be like, oh, I'm going to use this little cup, which is different than the other one, or if I use less sugar, it's not gonna work. I've tried it before and it always messes up on me. So basically, once we mix everything up together, we're going to preheat our oven to 350 degrees. And then once we've mixed everything together, we can put it in. And we want to pretty much leave it like 30 to 35 minutes. And you'll be watching, you know, opening the oven and checking. But we'll be doing that together. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of a heads up of all the ingredients that we'll be using, okay? Talk to you soon. Okay, guys. So I have already prepared everything by measurement. I went ahead and I put my 2 cups and a half of sour cream. I got my 1 teaspoon of Royale. I've got my 3 eggs. I've got my 1 cup of sugar. I have got my 1 cup of Parmesan cheese or cotija cheese. I've got my 1.5 margarine cup. And I have got my 3 cups of rice flour. And I've also have on the side some sesame seed for the end, okay? All right, so I'm gonna get ready to put all this together. Okay, everyone, so I'm back. I'm gonna go ahead and put in my big bowl right here 3 cups of the flour. I'm going to put 1 cup of sugar. I'm going to put 3 eggs. I'm also going to put 1 teaspoon of the Royale. We're going to put 1 cup of the Parmesan cheese, queso cotija. And then I'm going to put the sour cream, which is going to be 2.5, well, yeah, 2.5 of sour cream, which I've already prepared. So basically what you need to do once you've got this going, we're going to mix it all up, okay? Pretty much. Once you get a little mixing going, the idea is to have it, you know, nice and soft. So we're now going to add the butter. Okay. So now we pretty much have everything in here. So all we have to do is pretty much mix it up. Okay. And once you've got a good mix, then you can start using the blender. I just kind of like to make sure that there's no little big things before I use the blender, because sometimes, you know, the blender, you know, it gets all caught up in there. So we're gonna go ahead and pretty much use the blender now, which I already have ready. And we're going to blend it. The idea is for it to be nice and soft. See how it's a little bit hard still? So what you want to do is you can also taste it to see if it needs a little more sugar or if it needs a little more butter. I actually put in a cup and a half of butter. So I actually have another half, which I'm only going to put a little bit in. And then I'm going to blend it. I don't want it to be too hard. Okay guys, so this is ready for the oven, and we're going to go ahead and set the timer for 35 minutes at 350, and we're going to stick them in the oven, and we will come back soon. Now it looks really nice and yummy and brown. And now we're going to go ahead and cut it in small pieces so we can have in the home and share with the family. If you can see, it's really nice and soft. Yum. All right, guys, till next time. Come back soon.